Hello YouTube, eating from the bedroom here, you guitar junkie. Olson's my name, guitar playing's my game. I wear the shirt so I don't forget who I am. No. Just a quick rundown on what I think is the best for what I have. And yes, it's because I have them. So I'm going to be, biased to it. For the best LP style guitars without spending a fortune on getting a Gibson or an Epiphone, which is still overpriced. So starting with the Tolman's brand, Harley Benton. This thing here is, I believe it's under $150. Rosacea fingerboard, which is baked maple dyed black, and it looks ebony with your trapezoid inlays. Standard tuners, satin front and back. You have this notch here so you can get to the lower frets easily. Nothing shiny, nothing sparkly, nothing glossy on here. With the body open, I'm sure they're Roswell, even though they don't say it. Humbucking pickups, and they sound really good. So how impressed am I with the way they sound? The Floyd Rose, the black one that Harley Benton has, the custom Floyd Rose, that's 24 fret. That's not out only because it's got a Floyd Rose on it and it's 24 fret. These are more your traditional LP / Les Paul copies. But these pickups sound better than my black custom. That was even more money than this and the other Harley Benton that I'll show you later. It was more money than these two. But that's why that one's not out. But if you're a Floyd Rose guy, that's the one to get. So yeah, this thing here is a honey of a guitar. Sounds good, plays good, looks good. You can't beat it, So if you wanted a Les Paul style guitar, that's got some nice qualities to it, like that cutaway in the back. This is the way to go. And it's not going to break the bank. And I'm telling you, you will enjoy this guitar. And they also have this in the P90 pickups, which a lot of my viewers mentioned in comments sound just as good, and they enjoy that as well. Now the other one, Tolman's brand, Harley Benton, is this beautiful. It's a SC Series Deluxe 550, so it's a 550 Deluxe 2, and this, this one here is your 22 stainless steel frets on a, I believe it was a rosewood. It looks like a rosewood. I really don't remember fingerboard, but the 22 stainless steel frets on a guitar in LP style of this magnitude, this quality, this was under $300. I think these are like, I think this was like $260, 200 and something around that price tag. This is supposed to be like the copycat of one of the Les Pauls that Slash, used. From what I recall, but regardless whether I'm right or wrong about that, this cap, this tiger maple cap, just looks stunning in this color. And these humbuckers that are Tesla pickups, I mean, I just wish that Tolman's would put these Tesla pickups on everything, because these things sound great. Now this one sounds nice. This one sounds better, or might I say betterer. Yeah, that's not even a word, but some people use it. Glossy front and back. You know, it's got the cutaway again. Vintage tuners. You know, the only thing that I did was I changed the knobs because I just like these big round knobs. I like the color of them, the vintage look, and I like the way they operate. You know, for me. So, you know, you can't go wrong with a Harley Benton guitar. You really can't. The quality now, you know, I don't know when they started. I don't know what the quality was back then, but right now, you know, you can't beat it. Moving up in dollar price would be this Bad Cats. Now, the Harley Benton is sweet. The other one that I'll show you has got a little bit more high-end stuff to it, maybe you might say. I don't know. But this Bad Cats that I got from Amazon, and I'm surprised, it's one of maybe 4 guitars that I actually bought from Amazon that I didn't have an issue with. Straight out of the box, this thing is just a honey of a guitar. Grover-like tuners on the back. It's got that Bad Cat logo on the headstock, which looks killer. This is 22 titanium frets. So if you think about playing the stainless steel as opposed to playing nickel, stainless steel, the action is a lot smoother. The titanium, the action is a lot slicker. So I mentioned it before. It's like having WD-40 sprayed on stainless steel frets. That's what you get with the titanium frets, and just like the stainless steel, they're gonna last forever. You know. Again, this is the LP style. This is out of the 4 that I have, and even if I counted the black one with the Floyd Rose, this would be my #1 LP that I go to all the time. It doesn't have that extra cutaway in the back here. It doesn't slope down. It's got this edge here where the body is into the where the neck is into the body. You know, I just whatever it is that this guitar has, whether it's a mojo or something, this I bond with this guitar. I when I'm playing it, I love looking down at it and seeing the cherry orange here on the tiger maple veneer cap. I like the sound of it. I did change the pickups. I put the eruption pickups on here, which sound good. I could have left the other ones alone. I did change the knobs again because, like I said, these are the knobs, the little round ones that came on all of them. That one I haven't changed, I haven't touched. But you know, this thing here, I didn't do a thing to it, and I'm surprised that I didn't put. Oh, I did. I forgot. I did put locking tuners. What a putt! See, I can't tell because I don't have my glasses on, and the light on my eyes are very sensitive to the light. I see better. I have like night vision, so I really can't see. It wasn't until I felt it that I felt the round thing on the back where it's got meat around it. So yeah, I did change the put locking tuners on here, and oil the fingerboard, and change the pickups and the knobs. But all in all, this guitar, I believe, was from Amazon, Bad Cats, and you could buy this from a Bad Cat website, or I believe you could find this on eBay. This was $287, I think it was. $297. This was, and I had to pay $23 in shipping. It was, you had a choice of 2 different kinds of shipping, like $23 or $24. One was quicker than the other, so you know, This was, with the shipping, over 300, but without the shipping, this was under $300. And yes, I put the locking tuners on. They were like 20 something dollars from Amazon. I put a rolling bridge. Now I'm just remembering as well. See how my memory works? My memory is toast. And then the pickups. So and the knobs. So I changed 1, 2, 3, and then 4. But even if I had not done any of that, I still love this guitar. This is always my go-to, Les Paul copy guitar. And I don't know why, because I never even cared for Les Paul, and I've had them, and I've never kept them. I never cared for them. And now all of a sudden, between the Les Pauls and the Telecasters, I don't know what happened, but did someone put me under a spell? Put some voodoo, man. Give me some voodoo. Make me like these guitars. I love them. So yeah, this is my go-to. I grab this all the time, and it inspires me. I could play the same jam track, that I play over and over just so I don't forget what I'm playing. And this guitar could bring new stuff out of my playing. I would play something I never played before and go, oh wow, hope I remember that one. And the next day it's gone. So yeah, this will be my number one out of the 4, or if I include the black one, 5. Then you have this Sire Larry Carlton signature. This is made from comes out of a company out of California, and this is all stock. Now it's got an ebony fingerboard, which is sweet. It's got the PAF, is it, styled pickups. That's they're voiced. Larry Carlton, they were voiced out of what he wants, the sound or the quality or whatever it is. I think it's like a 7 ohms here and 8 ohms here, but they're good for anything that's rock and roll and down. If you want metal, no, I wouldn't say this is good for a metalhead or metal guitars. This is good for a heavy rock and roll, blues, jazz, anything like that. These come with standard locking tuners and a tiger maple veneer cap. It doesn't have the polka chip around the toggle switch, which I actually have a couple that I could put on here, and I'm debating whether or not to do it. I mean, the only difference is it doesn't have it when I put this guitar, next to this guitar, that's the only difference that you notice right away if you're just looking at the body. It's got a satin neck on the back, and it's got this great, cutaway here, this notch and this cutaway, and I mean, every Gibson should be like this. Every true LP guitar should be like this, because this is just a pleasure to play. I just the way it feels and the way you could the action on it and how you can get to it. The difference on here is that this has more of a sharp point to it, like the other two, and then the Bad Cats have more of a round. But nothing with a splitting of the pickup, but they do have the tremolo tone bleed on it, so you could do that, and you can get a thinner sounding, almost like a single coil pickup when you mess around with it. But yeah, this is just an all in all real nice quality guitar. But this one has to be up there as being the most expensive out of the 4. And if I put the black one with the Floyd Rose, that was like $3.99. They think they sell for $4.99 new. This one I bought again from Tolman's, and This was under $500. This was 400. It was right under $500. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was like, I'm gonna take a guess and say 480 something, whatever it was. And this is, again, this is, you know, this is a real nice quality LP, you know, a Les Paul copycat guitar. So, you know, if I were to pick one out of the four, it would still be, believe it or not, the Bad Cat guitar. And the second one would probably be the Larry Carlton, and then the third would be the Harley Benton. Now, they also have one like this that's got a red, you got different colors, tobacco and stuff like that. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. I just like, this looks like, you know, like a vintage style, you know, Gibson. When I see a red Gibson or a blue Gibson, you know, or should I say a red Les Paul LP copy or a blue LP Les Paul copy, I don't know, it just, it doesn't seem like it should, you know, they should be that color. You think you would have a sunburst on it, if not, then a gold top. But so yeah, that's it. That's my top pick, and you know, I hope you have a good day and a better tomorrow.